What made you choose Freaky Friday as a show?
Why Freaky Friday? First and foremost, it is a really, really cool show. It's a show that I have a bit of history with. I was really lucky to be a part of the Australasian premiere of it in 2019 with a small theatre company on the West Coast. So I've known the show for a few years now. So when the opportunity came up to direct a show here at Christchurch Girls High School, Te Kura o Hine Waiora, it was one that sort of sprung to mind reasonably quickly. It's a heartwarming story. It's got some great moments of comedy. The music it's a pop score, so it's really accessible, has really strong female leads and has some amazing ensemble roles as well, has some really good male parts. We're working with Christchurch Boys High School as well. Yeah, so I knew it was a great show, I knew the kids would love it, and so it was a logical choice.
What do you enjoy most about directing the show?
It's the opportunity to work with amazing young people. We have so many passionate people here that really, really want to be involved with musical theatre. So being able to offer them the opportunity to be on stage as part of a school production is really important. And I guess to be able to facilitate that as a director is probably the biggest reason for me doing this. And yeah, so I think that's really where I find my passion.
What's been the most difficult part about directing?
The hardest part about being a director, I guess if I'm being honest and maybe slightly flippant, it would be the crippling self-doubt, the second-guessing yourself. For me, being a director is something that I'm relatively new to. This is my third show that I've been in charge of. I have musically directed a lot of shows. So I've been around musical theatre for many, many years. I've also been lucky enough to work in tech. I've worked in set painting, set building, prop making, promotions. I've even been on stage a couple of times. I wouldn't call myself an actor by a long shot, but look, I think I have a good handle on all the different creative components that need to come together to make a good show. I'm familiar with the art form. At the end of the day, a director does need to be a strong personality though. You do need someone who's an extrovert and who can stand out the front and lead people towards a creative vision, and being that extroverted personality doesn't sit comfortably with me at all. I'm quite softly spoken most of the time. I'm certainly not an extrovert. And so yeah, I do find that hard. I like to think I don't let that on too much to the students, but I like to think in this instance I am role modeling a little bit. I am pushing myself out of my comfort zone so I can grow as a director and as a creative.
What's your favourite number in the show?
When I was listening to the cast recording in the years between 2019 and now, so the time I wasn't involved in the show, I'd often only listen to 3 songs. I'd listen to them back to back because they occurred back to back on the cast recording, and those 3 songs would go After All of This and Everything and No More Fear. Go's a big chorus sort of pop anthem, high energy, great tune. After All This and Everything is a much more tender song. It's a ballad sung by Catherine, and Evie Ryan, our Catherine, sings it absolutely beautifully. It really is an emotionally gut-wrenching song at times. And No More Fear is an interesting one because I don't think a lot of people would gravitate towards that necessarily, but there's something about it I really like. Like, it starts as a pitter-patter sort of song but moves into this beautiful soaring melody, and it really does capture the journey that Ellie goes on and her character development.
Why should people come and see the show?
It is a really cool show. It's a lot of fun. I think audiences will come along to this and everyone will find something. As I said, the music's really accessible. There's heartwarming stories, there's comedy, and we do have an amazing bunch of young people on stage who are bringing this to life. And I think it's really important that we celebrate the efforts and the hard work, and they have worked really hard, really hard actually. We need to celebrate that, we need to support them in that. I think it would be an incredible disservice to these young people if we weren't standing up and paying attention to what they're doing. So I do encourage everyone to come down and see the show. It really will be an amazing experience. It's something you'll enjoy, something you'll remember, and you'll certainly be proud of all those kids on stage.